Everybody, it's Austin, and as you can see and probably hear by the echo, we're not in the garage and we're not working on the Tundra today. We are in our RV because we have made a super great partnership with a company that I wanted to work with for a while and have really wanted to embrace their products in our RV. And not to drag you along, but we got a lithium battery and I am super stoked about it. So if you know anything about RVs, they traditionally run on a 12 volt lead acid deep cycle battery. You might see it listed as an RV marine battery, and that's fine. That'll run most of the things that you need in a camper, at least to get you to the site where you can plug into shore power. But that doesn't always work out, especially if you're trying to boondock or camp in a way that you don't have access to a lot of power. And that's where lithium batteries can come into play. So lithium batteries generally have this, well, it depends on the size you get. But this particular lithium battery from MHPOWOS, I'm not sure how to say it, but that's the company, is a 100 amp hour 12.8 volt battery, which 100 amp hours is the same amount of power that my lead acid battery has, my deep cycle battery. But a lithium battery can be run from 100% down to 0% without hurting the battery. Whereas if you've worked with deep cycle batteries at all, you know you can't discharge them beyond 50% or you'll kill the battery or kill its ability to be charged and recharged to its full capacity. So that's the benefit with going lithium, on top of a few other things that I wanted to share with you guys. So I've not installed this yet on the camper because I wanted to be able to show you guys, show you how easy it is to lift. If you've lifted a deep cycle battery, you know that I wouldn't be able to do that, although I'm pretty strong, but you know, you couldn't do that with a deep cycle battery. Also, if you notice I'm sweating, it's because it's 90 degrees out here and I'm in the camper, but you got to fake it for the shot, you know? Or not fake it. You got to take the heat to be in the kitchen, something like that. So I want to share a couple facts with you guys about lithium batteries that might make you interested in getting one of your own. And MHPOWOS is a really cost-effective option for getting into lithium batteries. This battery itself was, I think, $233 if I'm remembering correctly. If you were looking at one of the different lithium battery companies, I've seen them all the way up to like $700+ for the same amount of power. So take that into account. So I want to share a couple features with you guys about this particular battery. So lithium battery is approximately like 75% of the weight of a deep cycle battery. So it's quite a bit lighter, which is super nice. Save some weight on your camper, and just easier to manage. They typically can run between 2,000 to 5,000 cycles, whereas your normal deep cycle battery, you're only going to get like 300 to 800 cycles, which, say you're camping every day of the year, which you're probably not, but your camper may be consuming power off of your battery while it's just sitting at your home, running some various lights or things like that. If you're in and out of it, that's only 2 years worth on average, maybe. Before, you know, if you're not regularly charging and discharging and monitoring to keep it above 50%, that's really going to eat at your battery. So that's kind of an issue as well. Some other awesome things about lithium power is what they can run. So because they can go the full depth of the 100% charge, you can run a lot of things for a lot longer. So here's some examples. So your LED lights, say there's 20 watts total. A 100 amp hour deep cycle battery could run that for 30 hours, whereas a lithium could run it for 60. Your water pump in your camper is a 5 amp hour use, so it could run it for 20 hours on a lithium battery versus 10 on a traditional deep cycle. Your laptop charger takes 60 watts, a lot of laptops, so that would be 20 hours for lithium, 10 hours for normal deep cycle. Your TV, so if you're boondocking and you just got to get some Netflix in, you can run that for 24 hours on a lithium, where only can run it for 12 on a deep cycle. And then a microwave, so you can actually run a microwave off of these batteries. You can get 1 hour of microwave runtime with this battery versus 30 minutes max on a deep cycle battery. So kind of in summary on their performances, they can run everything twice as long as what a lead acid battery can do, and you're not going to damage it, which is super nice. Lithium is better for solar setups, which is convenient, better for boondocking, and works better with inverters, especially for like fridges. And so those are just some of the main things that I really wanted to utilize this lithium battery for, is to allow us to be off the grid or not in a campground, or get those cheaper campsites where you just don't need to have power on a cool fall day, unlike today where you're melting and you need the AC. This could allow you to run all of the things in your camper, like your fridge. You can run your fridge for, I think it was like 30 hours on a 100 amp hour battery, because it just kicks on intermittently. So those are all things to consider, especially when you're, going to a campsite and you want to get that $15 spot versus the $30 electric spot, whatever it is in your area. Just allow some more flexibility, as well as being a lighter option, a little bit easier to manage. You don't have to fiddle with making sure it's on a maintainer all the time, because it's super finicky, and if it gets below 50%, it's going to really harm the battery. They just recommend that you keep this at 75% if you're storing it long term, and every 6 months give her a charge. So I'm really excited to partner with this company and be able to put this onto the camper and get ready for that fall camping season. They've graciously extended a affiliate link down below, so those will help my channel out, as well as give you guys a little bit of a discount. I think there's a 10% discount down below, so you'll have to check out that video, or check out that information in the description, and I hope that helps you guys out. Really good option, really good company to work with, very friendly people that I've been talking with, and I'm excited to put this battery to use here on our camper. Appreciate you guys stopping by. I'm going to step away from the video and get the air conditioning going, because I am melting. But appreciate you guys stopping by. Feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.